Hey, happy days, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Day 554 of what's she up to now. Transitioning from the brick and mortar world of real businesses to the online world of business, duplicating my success from one to the other. Now, it's a big challenge for me and for anyone, but for me especially because in the brick and mortar world, I had some pretty incredible success. And so to translate that to the online world, a totally different ballgame, different industry, it's fun and challenging, and it's taking a lot longer than I thought it was going to. I'll be honest. I thought that it would be easy and quick because everybody says, oh, the online world is so much easier than the offline world. The rub is most people haven't been in the offline business world. They've been in a job or in a place, so when they come into the online world, they don't have all the old baggage that they try to just fit into the online world mold. They just duplicate the success that other people have had. And for some of us, we have old habits to break before we can do that. We need to clear the decks. Clearing the decks, I used to think it meant get out of my way. I'm in a hurry. But it really means to clear up all the minor details and get them out of the way so you can make room and energy and time for a big project. And I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me very, very much. Human, we sneeze. So clear the decks. It's really fun. I've known the expression, I've used the expression, but I didn't necessarily know what it meant or how to apply it. And as I'm moving and transitioning in my physical home, as you can see, I've had to clear the decks. And I was dreading it, and so I put it off and procrastinated for the longest time. And then I set a goal. My goal was to downsize and get rid of or give away 90% of everything I own, all my material goods. And I thought it would be hard, and it was hard at first, but once I got going, it got easier and easier and easier. And now that I'm down to that 90% mark, I want to get rid of like 5% more things because I still have way too many things that are cluttering up my life that I don't use, that I don't need. And if I'm not using it, not needing it, how wasteful is that of our resources? I look around and we waste so many resources, at least here in the United States, that it's mind-boggling. And so I'm like, well, why can't I just continually begin the habit of looking at something, and if I don't need it and I don't use it and I don't love it anymore, just letting it go to someone else that can enjoy it and will enjoy it. Makes sense to me. So we'll see how well I do about adopting that new philosophy. Gotten down to the 90%, now all the rest, the 10% is still way more stuff than any human being needs. It just is. So over the next couple of months, because I'm not going to hurry and do it, it's been a big enough project, just physically the first move, and I know I've got another move coming up soon to do that. So I'm just going to go through it, box by box, piece by piece, and just see what things are. I went through a box of high school stuff last night. It was freaking hilarious. It was hilarious to look back and at the things that I saved and who I was then versus who I am now. The things that were important to me back then versus the things that are important to me now. And of course there's some common threads. There's still some things that are important to me, but there were some things that just made me chuckle and laugh in there. There's letters from friends in Germany. There's letters from friends in high school, because back then we used to write letters. We didn't have Facebook and social media to keep in touch with one another. We actually wrote handwritten letters, and I saved some of those handwritten letters. I have an AFS sister back when I was 17, and so I've got birthday cards from when I was 17. Now I threw a bunch of this stuff away. I looked at it, enjoyed it, and threw it away. But it just made me laugh. I mean, confirmation, all kinds of fun things from back in the day. Old prom things, graduation announcements, just really funny. Nostalgic things that made me smile and laugh to think, oh my gosh, how the journey has been since then. Sorry about the alarm. Running slow today. Today, what am I working on? Working on the old house, getting it fixed up and ready to sell. I'm helping with that because I'm handy, believe it or not, and I like to do those kinds of things. And then I just finished the 90-day challenge, and I'm at this big vacuum, which is giving me all this time and energy to work on the houses, because I like to keep busy, and without having a 90-day challenge to do, I'm like, okay, what am I going to do now? So in the next couple of days, I will start another challenge. I would love if you would share in the comments below the kind of challenges you're facing, or it's something that you've got as a goal or an objective that you would like to really put some fire underneath, some heat under it to really ramp up your momentum toward that goal or desire. Just share in the comments below any type of a challenge you'd like to see me do. I love challenges, all different types of challenges. I'm thinking it's time for me personally to do a health challenge, but I don't know what it's going to be, so I would be open to suggestions. I might revisit the customer challenge, 30-day customer challenge, because everybody I know, everybody I talk to is always looking for more customers, new customers. I also might do a challenge about retaining and keeping your customers and how to enhance your customers' experience. Or I could do another live video challenge. That one was fun. I'd really like to repeat the 90-day live video challenge. If anybody's interested, share in the comments below. Let me know if that sounds like something that would be good. You know, it's easy to do a 5-day video challenge. It's easy to do a 10-day video challenge. It is a challenge to do a 90-day live video challenge. 90 days in a row, live video. But is it possible? Yeah. Today's day 554 day. 554 days in a row I've gone live in this segment to talk about what I'm doing, to share my journey, to document my journey. Mostly for me, selfishly, so that I can keep track of what's working, what's not working, and just kind of keep an online journal and diary of this transition, this business transformation, and this business transition. And I really just started it so that I would get comfortable doing video. I've got wonky, crazy eyes. I'm actually legally blind, so my eyes are funky. And it's really a challenge for me to do a video and to be seen on video. I also have a crooked mouth. When I was a little girl, I tripped over a tricycle when I was 2 and ripped open my mouth and took out some teeth, and so ever since then I've had a crooked smile, which makes me self-conscious about it. So between the wonky eyes and the crooked smile, I never wanted to be on video. I'm a much better writer than I am speaker or orator or video personality, but I needed to get more comfortable with it, so what better way than to challenge myself and make myself do it? And I have to thank Mark Nelson for that, because he is the first 5-day challenge that I actually did, and I was the only one that did it. So once he called me out the first day for doing it, I knew I had to do all 5 days because I had committed to doing it. So I did all 5 days, and then I was hooked. And I'd known for a long time I needed to do video. I needed to publish in some way, shape, or form. And video is really, believe it or not, the quickest, easiest, fastest way to get your message out there, to publish and to be yourself, and to allow people an opportunity to get to know you, to know who you are, to know what makes you tick, to know what is important to you, and find out if they want to hang out with you or not, to find out if they care about what you have to say or not. So that's what I'm working on. I wish you an absolutely fantastic day. I've got a full force weekend of working on the old house ahead. And I've got my beautiful granddaughter coming in a few minutes today, so I am going to go hang out with her. I wish you an amazing day. Share in the comments below what you think my next challenge should be, and see if I pick your idea. Because if I do, I will send you a thank you gift, because I love people that help me move forward in my life, that help me get ideas and move toward what I want. And I think that it's nice to say thank you. Not enough people say thank you these days. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching me. I hope you have an amazing day, and I will, of course, be with you tomorrow. Bye.